Playing the part of Butler, a fan. Could have just been fan. Cadet number 5, Lemonade, linebacker, and little boy Jordan Morris.
I am Butler. I don't think that's a butler. I think that's the title of that's a guy's name, Butler. Fan, cadet number 5. Fun fact: there's no cadets 1 through 4. Lemonade, who is a tall African American guy on the basketball team, which I think I'm going to do a great job with.
Playing the part of Brad, an old man. This guy's fucking hilarious. If you haven't seen the Let Me Freak video, go home and YouTube it immediately. Give it up for Little Dicky.
I don't think that I've even seen the movie. I know, I visually remember, the hairy, I think I remember, watching him play basketball and, getting angry because he wasn't, I hate when people that can't play basketball are playing basketball in movies. I feel like they could train a little harder. Playing the part of Principal Thorne, we should not be making this guy do this. He was in a Paul Thomas Anderson movie. We are making him fucking slum it. Pat Healey. This one I gotta explain slightly. This character, Lewis, doesn't have a lot of roles, but in the film and in the script, he's mostly just looking sad. And I figured there's only a couple people who could play sad. So we have Fall Out Boy's Pete Wentz.
I'm sure I was called because I have a theater background, very serious actor, Shakespearean shit, and they were like, we need you to do these 2 lines.
And playing Styles is Jonah Ray. Scott and also Teen Wolf, Kumail Nanjiani!
We cut to the locker room.
Hey, come on, it wasn't so bad. First game of the season, 11 more to go. Take it easy, it's only a game.
Scott takes off his uniform shirt and looks at his bare chest. There is a single long strand of coarse hair. He pulls it out.
Where did this come from?
Styles spots the dragons coming out of the showers and blocks Lemonade as he tries to pass.
Hey, Lemonade, my man, listen, I'm raising some cash for our school's Afro-American festival. And I thought maybe...
Mick and Lemonade throw Styles into a shower. Styles skids on the floor, soaked, slipping as he tries to get up. We're now outside Beacontown High School in the streets. Boof chats with 2 friends, Tina and Gina, who are hard to tell apart. So we gave it to one girl. Scott walks up and Boof raises a warm smile.
Hey, going to work? I'll walk with you.
I had another weird dream last night.
Was I in this one?
Yeah, you, Pamela, and a bunch of chickens.
Chickens?
We have to be the worst basketball team on the face of the earth.
No news there.
I'm sick of it, Boof. I'm sick of being so average. It's not just basketball, it's the school, this town.
I like Beacontown.
I just like my life to change. But that'll never happen.
We're inside Harold Howard's hardware. Harold Howard glances up from a box of new tools. Middle-aged, friendly, paunchy, and settled into life. Scott enters.
Don't make me lose count.
We're down to our last waffle iron.
They sent me these cheap wrenches from Taiwan. How do they expect me to compete with the big boys?
I'm not serious in Roebuck.
No, you're not.
They share a laugh.
The camaraderie.
I love you, son.
Listen, Dad. Has anything ever happened to you that's just so weird?
I think it's maybe time you and I had a little talk.
With that, Styles bursts into the kitchen wearing a t-shirt that reads, Obnoxious the Movie.
Hey, Mr. Howard! How's the king of nuts and bolts?
Howard is not pleased to see Styles.
Hello, Styles.
Listen. Do you know anything about a rash that's going around?
Why? You looking to catch something?
No, seriously.
No, but I heard Mr. Murphy, the shop teacher, got his dick caught in a vacuum cleaner.
Forget I asked.
It's Scott's turn at the counter. He's the last person in the store.
Hey, I'd like a keg of beer.
You don't say.
Uh-huh, yep. How much is it?
You
got any ID, son?
Scott hesitates.
You little brat bastards won't give up. No ID, no goddamn beer. Can you get that through your thick skull?
Scott's eyes suddenly begin to glow faintly, and in a voice that sounds like it comes from the bowels of earth, or like Michael Jackson's werewolf voice in Thriller.
Give me a keg of beer.
Looking for someone in particular?
Not you.
Oh, fuck.
She moves on. Suddenly, Boof is right beside Scott.
So hard.
Well, there you go. She said 2 words to you.
Styles carries in the keg. At the door, he runs into a big young man who looks like a linebacker.
I came through, big fella. Just like I said, no dry throats tonight.
All right.
Don't look at me like I wrote it.
Get your throat wet.
We're now inside the Howard house. Later, Harold hears Scott enter and race upstairs.
Son?
Scott's now in the bathroom. He looks at himself in the mirror and notices his teeth are long and pointed. Then it all happens at once.
Oh no!
His face grows hair. His forehead extends. His ears grow pointed. His hands grow hairy. And his nails grow long. This is the average American kid turning into Teen Wolf. Not quite werewolf. More like This is so dumb. Not quite werewolf. More like a wolf man. He stands upright. He's sort of cut. But this wolf wears a polo shirt, jeans, and sneakers. The transformation is complete.
This is gross.
Scott, can I come in?
No, Dad. I'm doing something in here.
There's something wrong, son. I know. Please, let me help you do that thing.
Oh, what? I don't think you can, Dad. I got this
You'd
one.
be surprised. Whatever it is, you can tell me. I'll understand.
Not this time, Dad. And I won't blame you one bit.
Scared, Howard! I'm your father, and I order you to open this door.
Okay, you asked for it.
He unlocks the door. Nothing could have prepared him for what he sees. Harold has also transformed into a paunchy, spectacled, pipe-smoking, plaid-shirted wolf dad.
Now I know this is a dream.
No, son, it's not a dream. An explanation is probably overdue.
An explanation? We're monsters.
Scott, it's not as bad as it looks.
But why? Why didn't you tell me this was going to happen?
I don't know.
Scott runs to another empty bathroom. The change is coming. Mr. Thorne sees him as the door closes.
Don't change. Concentrate. That's it. Take a deep breath. Concentrate. You'll be fine. Just calm down.
In the mirror, he sees a reflection of Mr. Thorne. He jumps.
Oh.
A bit far away from your side of the building, aren't you, Howard?
Scott hides his hands behind him.
No, I mean yes.
Hold out your hands.
Sir?
Hold out your hands now!
Scott closes his eyes and puts them out. His hands are fine.
There wouldn't be a marking pen on you.
Scott shakes his head no.
Who calls it a marking pen?
I don't know.
Boof came over for a visit. Isn't that nice?
What's so funny?
Oh, we were just chatting. You mind?
Why should I?
I gotta get going. Would you like to walk me home?
I just got here.
Scott?
Scott puts on a jacket.
Thanks, Harold, for the cocoa and everything.
Thank you.
Boof heads.
What did I miss?
Boof heads for the door.
What were you guys?
Don't worry about it, Scott.
Boof goes to the door. We fast forward to later in the game. The scoreboard reads Beavers 0, Visitors 32. It's a jump ball. Scott is against Cadet number 5. Cadet number 5 sneers at Scott.
Beavers, you ought to change your name to Pussies.
Lewis and Tina join the crowd.
Do you steal babies in the middle of the night and kill chickens?
Everyone, this is the big part. Everyone laughs but Lewis. We're now in Styles' car traveling. Teen Wolf is driving very fast. He enjoys the speed.
Take it easy. This baby's on her last legs.
I enjoy the speed.
Teen Wolf has one arm around Pamela and he's helping her bowl. She gets a strike, but Mick's had enough.
Hey, that's my girl. Don't touch her again.
She's my date tonight.
Hey, you don't scare me, freak. Underneath all that hair, you're still a dork, Scott.
Teen Wolf tenses up. Teen Wolf tenses up, showing fangs. He growls.
Don't, Mick. Are you crazy?
Hey, I've handled his kind before. His mama used to steal chickens out of the backyard until I blew her head off with the shotgun. Right, Scott?
That's technically the craziest subplot of the 80s. That guy may have killed his mother.
Wait, did you actually kill my mother?
Yeah.
Why don't I follow up on this more?
Ever again. Teen Wolf has had enough. He takes a bowling ball and crushes it with his hands. The dragons hold back Mick.
Back off, Mick. It's not worth it. Come on, let's get in my car and go murder some other moms.
We're now inside the Howard house, the kitchen. Harold sits alone at the table. The front door slams.
In here, son.
Scott comes in and sits opposite his father.
I've missed you at the store the last few days.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I was with Styles this afternoon.
I know.
You saw?
Harold nods.
What's the matter? Things going badly for you? Did you hear that Mick killed Mom?
Yeah, did you know about that?
Teen Wolf, shaken by his aggression, looks down at his claws and sees remains of Mick's shirt and vest in his paws.
I really could have hurt Mick tonight. I know I wanted to.
But you didn't.
I can't let that happen ever again.
Sounds like you've made a decision.
No more Wolf. Never. I can't. I might kill somebody.
No, you won't. When the time is right, you'll know when to use the wolf.
I don't think so. You're the one who said it. With great power comes great responsibility. I don't know where you got that.
Scott sees a rubber chicken hanging in his partially open locker with a note that says, "Eat me." Scott pulls the chicken and knocks some books onto the floor. A hand reaches out to pick them up, and it's Lewis. Lewis nods and smiles.
TW, did you catch that last wave?
The crowd chants Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf, Teen
Wolf,
Teen Wolf, Teen Wolf.
Boof runs up to Teen Wolf, one arm around Boof, the other stretched up in the air, holding Styles' arm up in victory. We close on Teen Wolf ecstatically, happy and free. The end!